We back at it. I'm sorry, y'all. We had some technical. Let me hook my Bluetooth up. Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me, Madonna Command?
Yeah, you loud and clear, my man.
Hold on, hold on. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Can you hear me, Madonna Command? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. My bad. I can hear you loud and clear. I didn't have my microphone in my ear.
Mic check, mic check. I'm in
Yeah,
the
so you
living
loud
room.
and good, homie.
Have no fear, the voice loud and clear. Yeah, so let me get in while I finish.
All right,
Back.
I'm gonna share the link. I'm gonna share the link on in the groups on Facebook.
All right, cool. It's back and we live again. Live at 5. Yeah. Yes. Make sure what I got to do. Look, what I got to do. And look. Hold on, y'all. Let me look this mic up. Back live again. I get it today. Time to make that. Mic check, mic check.
Yeah, I can still hear you real good.
Mic check, mic check.
Yeah, I think you had some feedback or something.
Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Real quick. Mic check, mic check.
Yeah, you still good, homie.
We chilling, so chill with us. Hey, man, about that suit though. Garfield in the suit. I see you, Garfield. I see you with that suit on, man. That Benny Hinn suit on. The suit slayer. Boy, walk
Oh,
around and slay you with the suit on.
oh
You think
man,
that brother finna say you?
Why he running from you, man? You running. He running.
Man, he like to duck out, man. But like I say, Garfield got this exclusive weight loss program. He was just fat 2 days ago, but he had his camera on and instantly slammed down. Would like to, snap it to the Slim Jim.
Oh man.
Yeah, Garfield, man. I think it's a suit, man. I think if you work out in that suit, it'll cause you to lose fast.
Yeah, man. That suit might have been padded, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a hell of a suit that boy got. He stay with that. It's just like a lucky. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I had just muted my mic. I didn't know if I had an echo or not.
Okay, yeah. It stayed. That suit is like what you call it, a lucky rabbit tail. He wear that suit every slick suit.
Oh man. Oh
That
man.
boy something else, man. We just chilling, man. Come chill with us, man. We chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me post this link real quick so I can let the brothers know
Yeah,
what the deal.
I posted in about 5 or 6 groups. I don't know
Okay.
if they approved them yet, but
Okay. Post this in yeah, Google Plus. Anybody that want to get in, where you fit in, you can get in on Google Plus. So I'm gonna post the link right now. Oh man, Garfield in the suit. What's up? What's up? Hey Garfield, man, come on, get in this room, man. Get slayed. That Benny Hinn jacket on.
hey man, I don't think you want to get embarrassed, man. Your information too heavy for that brother, man.
Hey, let's see. That brother already tried to pull some stuff last week. He done had get slayed with the Benny Hinn suit on.
Yeah, I don't know what he running from. All it's just brother just building, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey,
Right.
hey, so the show, man. He know that shit pseudo, man. So you know he better keep that pseudo with the suit on.
Pseudo suit. That's what his name is. Pseudo
Yeah,
suit.
the pseudo suit.
Pseudo suit. They call that boy pseudo suit.
Pseudo suit. Scared to come in the group.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So these brothers, man, let's get back to reading this Kish tablet, man, to see if these brothers what these brothers got going on. I know they back there scrambling like a mug, man, looking for stuff.
All right, I'm gonna mute my mic.
They scrambling, man. They some scramblers. Alright, so let's go ahead and man, quit playing with these peasants. What's happening? G Consciousness in the building, and we are live. Please share, click, and subscribe. Hey, tell James to come back in it, man. All right, let me read this real quick.
Let me see how can I. See how can I get him.
Let me see. It says the Kish tablet. The Kish tablet is inscribed with proto-cuneiform signs. It has been dated to 35 BC, Middle Uruk period, right? Although some scholars believe it may be from somewhat later, Uruk 4 period, 3550 to 3200 BC, right? 33, I'm sorry, 3350 to 3200 BC. Several thousands of several thousands of proto-cuneiform documents to Uruk 4 and 3 periods, 3350 to 3000 BC, have been found in Uruk. Now, just alone on the cuneiform, there's been they didn't found almost like 1,000,000 tablets. Come on, man. They didn't found libraries. Come on, the Nile Valley did not have the first library, man. Y'all lying, man. When you talk about envelopes, they should send the cuneiform in an envelope, in some type of clay envelope. Man, it's real in the field, man. Niche facade architect. These brothers is lying out here, man. Let me go ahead and make sure I mute this real quick, because we got a lot of static going on, and well, we got the brother in the back, these notifications. Cool. So, man, it's a lot of lies that's going on. We sick of the lies. When you brothers gonna realize we sick of the lies? You know, when y'all gonna realize that? So, I want y'all to Google in the Kish tablet. Look up the information. You know, some good information. So let's deal with the Summa thing. You know, let's deal with this. These brothers, I already posted this, and this was so crazy because I posted it already in the group dealing with Summa, and these brothers come like they dealing with some new information, but they not. They need to stop. Watch this. And this is Wikipedia. It says Summa was the first ancient urban civilization and historical region of southern Mesopotamia, right? We had a problem with that. Let's look up Mesopotamia. It says Mesopotamia. Let's look up what it means, what we're dealing with, right? Still with it. All right. So, Mesopotamia, right? Let's deal with the root of it. It says the region Mesopotamia comes from the ancient Greek, right? Root word meso, middle. It means middle. And potamos means river, right? Ancient Greek, middle, which is meso, and river, which is potamos. So you got the middle, middle river, right? Or the middle of the river. It's the rivers. And literally means land between rivers. That's what it means. The land between the rivers, right? As we see. Let's break it down a little bit deeper. Let's get a little bit deep with it. It says, hold on real quick. Hold on. Alright. Let's look at this. I posted, if you want to get in on the Google Hangout, on the panel, I posted it on my Google Plus page. So you can definitely get in. You know, ain't no reason why you shouldn't be able to get in. You should be able to get in. Hold on for a minute. See something real quick. Yeah, so you can get in where you fit in. Alright, so let me do this. Okay, so look. Let's jump back to it. Alright. It says, the land literally means a land between rivers. It is used throughout the Greek Septuagint. We see that to translate the Hebrew equivalent to Naharaim or whatever. Naharaim. And earlier Greek usage of the name Mesopotamia is evident from the Anabasis of Alexander. Anabasis of Alexander, which was written in the late 2nd century AD, but specifically refers to sources from the time of Alexander the Great, right? Mesopotamia was used to designate the land of East the Euphrates and North Syria The Aramaic term, which is Brit Narim, corresponds to a similar geographical concept. Later, the term Mesopotamia was more generally applied to all the land between the Euphrates and the Tigris, thereby incorporating not only parts of Syria but also almost of all Iraq and southern Turkey, right? So we see that. All right, so let's jump back. We ain't gonna chit chat, but we're gonna jump back. So we broke down what Mesopotamia is dealing with. We're gonna stop playing with this dude, Meru, the brother with one tooth. We're gonna stop playing with him. So look, it says modern day southern Iraq during the Chalcolithic or early Bronze Ages, and arguably the first civilization in the world. You know, they arguing about this, but we got to go with the artifacts. And the artifacts just go back to Sumer. I'm sorry, y'all. That's where it go back to. Your first writing. Even when you talk about the proto-writing coming into the Nile Valley, it goes back to Sumer. The Bible got it right this time, like it do every time, to be for real. Anybody want to come in and want to contest that, come with it. You can get it. We taking on atheists or whatever the case may be. Please come on in here. Please. The link is in the Google Plus page, on the Google Plus page. Proto-writing in the region dates back to 3500 BC. The earliest texts come from the cities of Uruk or Iraq. Uruk, Eric, or Iraq, right? And the Jamnasa date back to 3300 BC. Earlier cuneiform writing emerged in 3000 BC. Modern historians have suggested that Sumer was first permanently settled between 55 to 4000 BC, right? Let's deal with something real quick. We're going to stop playing games with these lines. Let's break down. Let's jump down to the root of this. Let's get to the bottom of it. It says the term Sumerian is the common name given to the ancient non-Semitic inhabitants of Mesopotamia, Sumer, by the Semitic Akkadians, right? So the Semitic Akkadians, right, gave them that term, that usage. But check out this though, because the brother Meru, the boy with one tooth, he said something otherwise and said something differently. Also, Alan, you can come and get these lessons, and I ain't got to be the father to teach you. I ain't got to be Clarence to teach you, brother. You can still come and get some of these lessons. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, we don't just deal with the 5, we deal with the other 95. So we 100%ers, if that's what you want to call us. Know what I'm saying? We ain't dealing with just 5% of anything. We 100%ers, brother. So come and get this 95, and you can add that with your 5. You know what I'm saying? Then you can go and teach the youth them lessons like Clarence did just as well too, brother. So come on in. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't got to be your father, but you can still get this spanking. All right, so let's go. So then we got the Akkadian Empire. Meru, the brother with one tooth, spoke on this. Meru, I suggest you eat nothing but soup after you get that tooth pulled, that one tooth pulled, brother. You know, because we know you eat soft foods just on the strength so you can keep the last thing or the last bristle that's in your mouth, brother. You want to keep the last tooth that's in your mouth, we understand. You want to be as ancient as you can as possible. It say, you know, it already says, you know, when you got a car, you know, you want to keep it as ancient as possible. So we understand you want that last tooth in your mouth, brother, but it's decaying, it's rotten. You know, you can't eat you got to eat nothing but soft foods. You ain't had a steak in so long. And I know when you see them chips or cereals, you get pissed off because they feel like gravel in your mouth when you're trying to chew something that's hard and scratch them gums. Scratch them gums right on up, brother. You know, so we don't want none of that to take place or none of that to happen. That date, Meru, of Akkadian that use that term Sumer is 2334 to 2154 BC. I believe it was Allen that gave me a different date around 1800 BC. He might have gave me 1800 AD. Ain't no telling, but we ain't playing games, brother. You know, let's jump and let's see something real quick and see what's going on in this piece, man. Let's see what we got, what we dealing with. Let's see what we dealing with, right? So we read the term Sumerian is the common name given to the ancient non-Semitic inhabitants of Mesopotamia, right? We see that. Or Sumer, by the Semitic Akkadians. So we just read the date of the Semitic Akkadians, which gave you the term Sumer, right? They gave you that term, right? So let's bring that out. The Sumerians refer to themselves as, in the cuneiform, well, not in the cuneiform, but they refer to themselves as Ug Sag Giga, Asag Giga, you know, and the cuneiform, phonetically, you know, they got the little image there or whatever, literally meaning the black-headed people, right? And to the land as and to their land as K-I-K-N-G, K-N-G, with an R on it. I guess the R is pronounced silent, K-N-G, right? And that means place, lord, or lords are noble, basically, meaning the place of the noble lords, right? So they called themselves, or they called their land KNG, KNG, right? And then they refer to themselves as the Ug Sa Giga, right? The Akkadian word Sumer may represent the geographical name and dialect, but the phonological development leading to the Akkadian term Sumeru is uncertain. Hebrew Shinar, Egyptian. So the Hebrew, they say Shinar. So when you read the Bible, you read in Genesis, it's basically saying the land of Shinar or the land of Sumer, basically. That's what we're dealing with, right? Let's bring it out. Hebrew Shinar, Egyptian, they explained it as uh, what is it? Songi or Songer, which is SNGR, and Hittite Sanhar or Sanhar. It looked like an A on it, so it could be Sanhar. And that's kind of weird though, because when you look at it, you know what I'm saying, we know already that the Sumerians migrated. They even related the, I believe, the Niger Congo language to the Sumerian language. That's another thing. That's kind of weird that they call them, the Hittites call them what they call them. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue on. Where we at with it? So, all referring to southern Mesopotamia could be Western variants of Sumer or Shumar, could be Western variants of Sumar or Shumar, whatever, right? Okay, so you got a citation here, and it says Nimrod before and after the Bible, right? The Harvard Theological Review. So they give you a little reference you can go into by K. Van der Toorn, P.W. Van der Horst, January 1990. They give you a source. Pages, Theological Review 83, pages 1 through 29, basically. Let me see if Alan Brown coming in here, because he didn't send something. I put the invite link on the page, Alan Brown. Alan Brown. That means he got brown stains in them drawers. His name Alan, and he dealing with brown stains in them drawers. Skid marks, so to speak. You can come in here and get taught by your real father. Let's get in here and see if we can get Alan Brown in here and send him the link. Cause I ain't never seen a brother look like his breath stink. But when I look at Allen, look like he got that wolf. Get in here and get Allen this link.
Yeah, I've been trying to put the link in the Google Plus. I ain't too familiar with it. I don't know if I'm doing it right or not.
Yeah, I got it in there. I just put it in there to the brother. Come on in the bounty. What's up? We got Basim in his house. What's up, Basim?
What's up,
Hey, what's
Basim?
hey, what's going on? Thank God it's Friday. TGIF, Shabbat
You
Shalom. Hey,
Shabbat Shalom. You feel me?
LeBron, really quick. I know we're live. You're in the Hangout twice, and there's an echo. I don't know if you meant to be in here twice or you're doing something special, but I'm just letting you know. And also invite Sal in. I just got off the Hangout with him. Invite Sal in. He doesn't have a show tonight, and we're just showing some support and gonna listen into your live stream, Gcon.
Okay, do I gotta hang out now? Can you hear hang out? I mean, can you hear echo now? Am I good?
You're good now.
Yeah, I think I only echo when Madame Command is on. But you know, it is what it is. I sent Allen. Let me send Sal. Let me put this in here. Woodsoo. We back at it again to win. I put that in the back, fellas, in the back chat. So we got Allen in this piece, man, looking like Jordan.
No, what up,
Yeah,
man?
Jordan, we got Jordan in your head like a punching bag. What's up, brother? I'm
Yo,
finna punch all over you, man.
punch it back. You can't take that hat off, you fake Sumerian.
You know, you look like one of the, you look like a black-haired Samaritan if you look at yourself, because they look just how you need is blue eyes.
Yo,
What's
they
going
don't
on,
look,
brother?
ain't nothing, man. They ain't looking like me. What's up, man? Why you got Maru all mad, son? Why you got him blocked?
Because Maru ain't nothing, man, to me, man. Maru, he can't have a civilized conversation. If he can have a civilized conversation, he can get in, but he just an uncivilized brother, man. You know?
So what's this stuff you talking, man? I'm hearing you talking about me, man. What's going on here, man?
Yeah, man. So listen, man. We got the Sumerian thing down, man. You know? So, I
What
heard
is
what you was saying. I heard what you was saying earlier. We talked in the back
mm-hmm.
chat. For the most part, brother, I need for you to show me the earliest writing in the Nile Valley. I showed y'all the earliest writing in Sumer. So you gonna have to give us that information, brother.
All right. Hey. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dealing with Proto-Saharan. And we already went through this. You know what I'm saying? But if you want, we put that through again. So this I'm saying that everything starts with Kemet. I'm gonna tell you no.
You cutting in and out. Am I tripping out? Is he cutting in and out, y'all?
Yeah, he going in and out.
Yo.
Yeah, you going in and out. Yeah, I hear you.
You hear me? Yeah,
You might have to call. You might have to call Horace.
I don't believe in mystery gods. I don't do those, brother. Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, I say, what I was saying is that you make the mistake a lot of thinking that everybody think that everything starts with Kemet, and that's not true. If we look at it, that is the last accumulation of those 42 gnomes that go up to now. So when we're looking at this Proto-Saharan writing, we're looking at these manuscripts and the stuff that they have, which everybody want to look at. Okay, the manuscripts. What you're looking at is expressions of iconic figures that's put upon walls and utilized to communicate. That will be considered as the first form of writing. So when your argument is not with me, so you're lumping me in an argument that doesn't fit my paradigm of what I'm speaking. What I'm speaking to you about is this term Sumerian. That term Sumerian is from 1800. AD.
1800 what? No, we
1800
got some.
AD. All right,
I
let's bring
just
it up.
read.
Let's bring it up.
All
Let's
right,
go. Cause
all
I
right,
got
cool.
the Muscat Cuneiform Dictionary. I got my Akkadian Dictionary. I got all that on deck. And you have to show me where the Sumerian people in their cuneiform they called themselves Sumerians. They never.
I
That's
didn't
not the
say.
term
Hold
they
hold
use.
on, brother. Hold on. I didn't say they called themselves Sumerians. I'm telling you that the Akkadians called them Sumerians.
They didn't call them Sumerian neither. And the Akkadian dictionary is Shu Maru. It's Shu Maru. And when you look at the four people who wrote about this in the Akkadian dictionary, they don't know where they got that name from. They not
Well, hold
understanding
on.
where
If
it
they
came
call,
from.
if they, that's what I'm saying. When you say Shumaru, that's Sumerian, brother. That's Sumar or Sumer, bro.
You can say there is
Sumeru.
much thing. I understand. No, don't say Shu. It's SHUMERU. So when we look at this, we have again another interconnection. Again, we spoke about Shu and Maru was all Meta Meta. We know that. So there's no way around this. We can't duck it. We can't dodge it. That's just the fact of the matter of what it is.
Wait, hold
Hello?
on, brother. Now, you said, hold on. You said Sumeru was so you saying the Akkadians was basically calling them. You say what the Akkadians was speaking was stemming back to the Metanetta.
Now,
Is that what you're saying?
again, now here we go again. Now you're stuck in the paradigm again. Akkadians is not people, brother. They never were a people, and you
I said
can't
the
show me.
Akkadian language.
Okay, yeah, you said people were speaking. When you say that, you're referring to a speaking. Akkadian is a form of cuneiform writing that was used by those people in that area. That's not a people. It's not
Okay, well, hold
a
on.
nation or race or anything like that.
Okay, yeah. It was a script basically. The Akkadian was a script, right?
Right.
So we
Right.
understand
So
that.
when you speed it up to what you're getting at,
And-
you got to look at this. If we speed it up and we go to the Elephantine Papyrus, or I mean not the Elephantine, that's where it's too far. If we go to the Telemara records, we understand that at one point that whole entire area was a vassal for Kemet, dealing with Tutmos III, etc. We have the writings of them communicating with each other.
Well,
So they
wait, hold on.
communicated.
Wait. What time is that you're talking about?
You don't know what the Telemara, you don't know Tutmos III reign or Telemara. You should definitely know that one.
Hold on. What time? Well, give it. Let the audience know the time period.
Hello?
Yeah, let the audience know the time period. Can you hear me?
Yo,
Let the
this shit
audience
is
know the time
fucked up,
period.
man. This shit is echoing and going in and out, man. What the fuck, man?
Hey, kind of. Okay, we hear you, but you kind of, you getting real on the language.
Oh,
man.
my bad, brother. I'm just bugging out. It's going in and out.
Yeah, we try
I'm
to.
trying to hear you, and I didn't hear what you said. What you said?
Can everybody? I had a bad connection, but can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, brother.
Okay, so what I'm asking you is, give us a time.
You're doing it again,
us-
son.
Yeah, I know. Give us a time frame. Can you hear me now clearly now?
Now I hear you.
Okay, give us a time frame on Tutmos.
What's up, Moses? I want to give you an exact time. Give me 1 second.
That Tootie Mayus, who is that?
Who's Ptolemaious?
Tootie Mayus is in the Greek. Tootie Mayus, it might be Duty Mose or whatever. And now this Tutmos is just as well. But you got different ones though, so I ain't no telling.
He said, do the mirror.
Duty Mose.
I'm putting that around 1400 BC, bro.
Alright,
I
so
might
let's
even
check
be.
this.
I might even be wrong. I just want to
All
make
right, so
sure because this is not on my head.
Yeah, I was gonna say 1400 just as well,
That might
but check
that
this.
might be even wrong. But go ahead, Bill, brother.
But check this out. Let me say this real quick. Now here it is. You got 1400 BC, right? And you're talking about that we know that Egypt was a vessel in 1400 BC of.
I didn't say
of-
I didn't say that. I said that area within that whole entire area in that so-called continent of Asia, or what they now later called that, in that Mesopotamian valley, we know that through the written records that we have that they were communicating amongst each other.
Okay, we know they was communicating because we know already in the 11th Oh, but hold on. But this is what I want to ask you.
Right.
I'm not, cause you know and I know, Egypt ain't crossing over into around across the Arabian Peninsula, brother. They're not crossing over into Mesopotamia between the two rivers and thinking they running something. I don't know where you got that from, but that ain't gonna happen, brother. So
Well,
you had to show me.
all I'm
You had,
gonna
hold
tell you
on.
is this.
Show me.
Yeah,
Hold on.
all
You
right,
had to show me the
all right.
articles. I mean, you had to show me the proof of that, of what you just said. Where is
I
that
want you to look
information?
at Tutmos the Third, the Annals of Tutmos the Third, brother.
I'm
And
finna pull it up right now.
pull that thing up, baby, and then you go see that the war of Megiddo, so-called Armageddon. Yeah, pull it up. Yeah, pull that thing on up.
But see that. Hold on. But see, that's what I'm telling you. You said
Yeah.
Tubmo. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. That as far as we know already, the trading went on. We know that because we can see already in the 11th dynasty and in the 12th dynasty, we see up on the
But I'm not talking about trading, brother. I'm talking about takeover vassal state. So it's the same thing when we look at any iconographic over there, even coming early up to the so-called Hezekiah, and every single seal and everything that you see on that got meta all over the glyphs.
Wait, hold on,
the
brother.
seals.
But hold on, you talking about Canaanite territory? That's basically what you're talking about.
Son, these words is like, all right, I'm gonna keep it so it's so we're in how you say, so we're in conformity.
Yeah, we know they was up north, brother. We know they was in the Levant area. We understand that, brother.
We good.
I'm telling you that they go in between the two rivers, brother, in between Iraq. The farthest they went is probably Carchemish, if anything.
Nigga, look. I'm telling you, bro. Go look up the Tutmos. Look up Senwar Set. Look up the Annals of Tutmos the Third.
You just said I'm looking at. You said Megiddo. We know what Megiddo is.
Forget right? Megiddo. Yeah, forget about Megiddo, brother. Just look at that. Look up the Telemara records and look at all these things that we have of written records of what happened over there. When you're doing, no, you can't do that fast, son. Come on, Levon.
Hold on, brother. This is what I see right here. I'm telling you, I see a trade route. I don't see nothing. That's what I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, brother. Look up the Annals. Listen to the key word. The Annals of Tutmos the Third. Just write it down, son, and then go back and look at it, son. Just
right now, brother.
Huh?
Hey, somebody saying,
what's that?
Hey, somebody saying, Mikael, can y'all hear me?
I got it. Go ahead.
I said, I'm looking at it right now, brother. What you talking about?
You looking at the Annals of Tutmos the Third, and what does it say?
Yes, I'm with it right now. Come on, let's read. I'm finna get the campaign. I'm looking at the campaign against Kingdom. And also, this brother keep calling me while I'm on the phone doing. Hold on. Annals of Tutmos the Third, right? Doing Tutmos the Third's first campaign in Levant, right? I'm looking at all of that. Karnak, they ain't in Levant. Let me go down a little bit more. Megiddo, right? Let's see. Depiction showing international diplomacy, diplomacy through the giving of gifts from Babylon, basically.
Yeah.
The Hittite Empire and other prominent and powerful regions during the time period. And they was trading during that time.
Well, it got nothing to do with you, right?
We know that.
But when you say a campaign, brother, what was his campaign? That's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta sit there. You obviously ain't read
Hello?
that. You can hear me?
Yeah, I heard me.
I said you gotta sit there and read that, brother, because you gotta see the
mic
terms.
Mic check.
Hello?
LeBron,
I hear you, G-Con.
I think you need to mute your mic when you're not talking so you can hear other people.
Can y'all hear me? I don't hear nothing.
I hear you loud and clear, man.
Yo, what the fuck happened?
I think he's gonna call in from his tablet or something.
Yeah, he'll be back. Go ahead and lay your point out, Rob Warren Allah.
Nah, there's no. I don't even know what his point is. I'm just in the back chat room, and I hear this brother saying, "Oh, he called him a rude hour." I don't know what he's talking about.
Can y'all hear me?
So yeah,
We hear you good, G-Con.
We hear you.
All right, cool. Now, hold on for a minute. Yeah, can you hear me now?
I hear you now.
Good, bro.
All right, so I see your trade. I see all of that, but what you saying? You saying Tutmos was running Iraq, or when he was running the Mesopotamia? I assume.
I'm telling you that he took it over.
Oh, he took it over. So let me read this real quick.
Keep reading.
Yeah. It says Tutmos III dealt with the threat. Matter of fact, let's jump up. It says Pharaoh Tutmos III began to reign, in which the Egyptian empire reached its greatest expanse by reinforcing the long-standing Egyptian presence in the Levant. So we know he was in the Levant, right? It says after waiting impatiently for the end of his regency by the Egyptian pharaoh Hatshepsut, it says he immediately responded to a revolt of local rulers near Kadesh in the vicinity of modern-day Syria, right? Somebody need to mute their mic, right?
Mm-hmm.
As Egyptian buffer provinces in the land of Amaru, right? Along
What's it?
the border.
Whoa! Stop. What's the land of Amaru, bro?
The land of Amaru was pushed. They was pushed up out of that land to the Levant area.
What's Amaru?
The,
What location is that?
What is Amaru? The Amorites.
You sure about? I'm talking about the area.
I know what location it was. They was pushed up out of that area, and it was absorbed by 1400. It wasn't no Amaru. They was out of that area.
That's talking about a location. I'm just asking you where's Amaru
yeah, okay, let's look it up right now.
This is what I mean. Like when you do this, you got to do this structured so we got all the information. Now I have it. It's just not on my brain. So I'm just calling because I hear you want to call me out on what I said. What I said, I'm dealing with the etymology of where Sumerian words came from, where this word Shuma came from, and then we got to deal with the archaeological evidence that shows what these people did to try to push Africa at the bottom.
But you hold on, brother. You giving me a Akkadian, the Sumer that's calling these people Akkadians. I mean, Sumeru, that's calling these people, the Akkadians calling them these things. And Acadia in 2300 BC, and then you're taking me all the way down to 1400 BC.
Nah, that's dead. That's where we get the word from, son. Before the Akkadians, that word is not around. And that term
exactly.
That word is not around to represent that area.
So why are we here in 1400 BC then?
Because you made a statement saying that these dudes don't how is they communicating and how is this happening and what's this language? If this was predating before this, I'm telling you, they spoke the same type of language. They was all dealing with. It's all interrelated. So
wait, hold on, brother. I understand it, but listen.
So what's your premise?
Hold on. Listen, my premise is this: you taking me to 1400 BC.
No, not that. I don't want to cut you off. I want to know what's your total premise of what.
Okay, all right, cool.
What is your issue?
I was still trying to find out why was we here in 1400 BC. That's why I was trying to find out. Because
I understand what you're saying. We're gonna get to that. I want to get to the foundation of what is your premise of.
Okay, my premise is this: is that the oldest writing? That's what we're talking about. The oldest writing. You took me to the proto. You took me to the
Saharian.
And where's the artifact of that? Where's that writing at?
All right, let me pull this up for you, man.
I took you to the Kish tablet. We talked about the Kish tablet before you came on.
Give me 1 second. Oh, that's what y'all was talking about?
All right. Cool. So let me also bring up this real quick too, since I'm already here already, and bring this out on this campaign.
Okay, here we go. We got Nisabiti, which is a form of Proto-Saharan, and That script, it was used in West Central Africa. I don't know how to pronounce these names, son. I'm just going to read. I can spell them for you. Uguakima, Ijagaham, Ikoi people of Nigeria, Cameroon, the Evi, the Ifik, the Uwangani. The script is dated to 5000 BC,
Let me
and the
read this for you real
pictographs
quick.
and
Let me read this.
the standardized pictographs is there as well. But go ahead, man.
Let me read this for you. It says,
Go ahead.
Nisabiti is an ancient script used to communicate various languages in the West Central Africa.
Right.
Watch this. Mostly
Right.
notable used by the Umgamkami, or however you say, people of Nigeria or Cameroon, right? Watch what it says. Igbo and I think Uganda, whoever you say that people, right? It says the script is believed. Watch it, underline believe.
Yeah, yeah, you right. And then it says it's believed.
Hold on, let me finish though.
At 2000
Let me finish this. Let me finish though. Okay, we got you.
Monoliths.
All right, we got you. The script is believed.
Monoliths.
The script is believed to date back to 5000 BC. Watch this. But the oldest archaeological evidence ever found dates it to 2000 BC. Come on, brother. That's not going to work with me, brother.
You're not done yet, though, son, because you're looking at the same article that
so
I'm
let's
looking
go
at.
Ahead.
Now,
exactly. So let's go ahead.
Whoa. Now, go pop that button, Brodex Researchers.
Pop what button?
That same article you looking at that got proto-writing in 60,000 BC. Go ahead. Now, pop under
60,000 BC.
Yo, go pop that button, brother. You in the same article. Don't skip all the way down there and act like you don't see what I'm talking about.
Which article are you talking about? Which one?
Because I'm the one who.
What's it called?
I'm the one who gave it to you.
What's it called? Okay, cool. What's it called?
It says proto-writing on the top.
And it says the Blombus Caves, the Blombus Caves. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Pop the Blombus Caves. Pop the Brodex Researchers. Pop all of that. Pop all of those up. Pop all of them up. All three of them.
Okay, brother. I see that this ain't writing though. This is ain't no writing in here, brother. See,
yo, son.
So hold on.
We looking at whoa. Pause. So when you're talking about writing and communication and language, you understand that it begins with pictographs, son. It begins with these paintings. It begins. Hold on. So when you're saying that, you got to understand where's the migration of the people coming from. Where is the archaeological evidence saying? So I guess your point is trying to say that the Sumerian people, or they not even, I'm gonna call them what they said they are, the Kingarian people or the Ugasag people, they basically told their actual archaeological evidence do not predate anywhere as for Homo sapiens so-called in that part, son. So no matter what you try to pull and try to play, we see that. Now, what you're not understanding is studying the second part. And the second part of the whole entire argument is what these Europeans did to try to push a white so-called foundation of existence in that particular area. When you look up these so-called Sumerian things, they only show you these white boys. They only show you these white statues. When you see a so-called black, so-called Sumerian statue or figure, it's don't look black. It's just a black stone. You see it. The phenotype do not fit no African nowhere. They show it to you. Big, white, blue-eye motherfuckers.
All right, man. Well, hold on for a minute. Yeah, let me.
In that aspect, it's like it's lost in that aspect. So I don't get what your point is.
Wait, hold on, brother. Let me bring this out real quick so I can let the people see what's going on. Now, as y'all see this brother, somebody got to mute. They might got an echo. This brother brought out an article, right? And the article that he brought out, number one is, one of the dates he got on here is 100,000 BC. Now, for y'all that's listening in, you're going to have to prove to me that 100,000 BC, right, the man was even living back in 100,000 BC. That's the first thing. The second thing is this is, now, how did 100,000 BC is dated? That's very important. And then also the third thing is this is, why is it that in 6,000 years or in 5,000 years from when we dealing with 4,000 BC or in the fourth millennium, why is it We have planes in the air, traveling by trucks, all these vehicles, but you gonna tell me that 100,000 years ago that man stayed so damn primitive to
Hey,
it
yo,
wasn't
sir,
no.
I know
Hold on,
for a
brother.
fact.
Hold
I
on,
know
brother.
you
Hold
not
on.
talking. I know
Let me
you
finish.
not gonna go.
Let me
You
finish,
know that
brother. Let me
got
finish.
you. All right, I'm gonna let
Hold
you
on, let
finish,
me
bro.
finish. Now listen, now if
I'm gonna let
y'all
you
listening
finish.
in, this brother gonna give me 100,000 years, and he want me to
Mm-hmm.
believe that 100,000 years ago that man have not advanced, and we didn't advance 6,000 years now. From 4,000 BC to where we see people being civilized, and then when we seen about 10,000 BC, people are hunter and gatherers. Now this brother want me to actually believe that these artifacts that he got should be dated to 100,000 or to 20,000 BC, and this ain't even writing. So you mean to tell me they ain't writing about history? They didn't start writing about history to 4,000 or 6,000 years ago and 4,000 BC around that time in the fourth millennium? You got to be kidding me, brother.
Yo, bro, I'm gonna say this again to you. Everything deals with methodology. What you said, you have no scientific grounds on it. What you're using is that tablet that appears to be a plane and appears to be a thing that's been debunked. I think you need to update that. But
What
anyway, since you're
tablet?
talking,
What tablet?
let me.
Hold on,
You
wait,
said
wait,
they
what
had.
tablet?
You said they had planes flying 4,000 years
No,
ago.
no, 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 bro. No. I said, listen. I said from 4,000 years ago up until now, we got planes up in the air. We got
Yeah.
technology that's out of
Yeah,
this
we
world.
got
So
technology
hold on,
out of
so
this
hold on,
world.
brother.
Hold
So
on,
let me
hold
clear
on.
myself up. Hold on, let
All
me
right, go
clear
ahead.
myself up
Oh,
because you
all right.
misquoted me and I might.
I
Hold on.
misconstrued what you said,
Okay,
and
okay,
you
so
just
listen.
fixed it.
Okay, so hold on. So
Come
this is
on,
what I'm telling the audience because I might have said that, but no, that's not what I'm trying to actually get to
got
y'all.
you,
This
got you.
brother said, hold on. This brother said 100,000 years on this on one of these. Not even an artifact. This is basically just dealing with.
Yo, stop lying and read the artifact. It says archaeologists have discovered evidence of fishing dating back at least 140,000 years. University of the Western archaeologists recently found a 100,000 years old art studio with yellow and red pigment stored in Albanese shell containers. Stop playing and read the art.
This
Read
hold on.
the
I'm talking
article.
about
Stop
writing.
lying, man.
I'm talking about hold on,
Yo,
brother. I'm
son.
talking about writing though,
Yeah, so
brother.
now you pressed one of them.
I'm
I
talking about
told you,
writing though,
yo,
brother.
bro, what did I tell you to press, son? When you do this, what you're trying to do, son, it gotta be structured, son. You just making a phone call and calling shit,
Wait.
man. Come
Hold
on,
on,
man.
brother. Listen. Now, hold on. Now, once again, 100,000 years ago. That's what you're giving me, right?
It's not what I gave you, son. You got three different things to look
Okay.
at. Now I
Hold on.
gotta
Okay.
go
Let me look at this.
research.
Let me look
I
at.
gotta
Let
go.
me look at this.
I gotta go
Let me look at
research this
this.
shit you telling me to look at.
Okay.
That I told you to
Hold
look
on.
at.
It says early African observation age, 140,000 to 20,000 BC. And then let me read this. It says evidence of early modern human intelligence is important. I mean, is present in every corner of continent, but the oldest have been found in South Africa, right? Excluding the pre-human stone tools found throughout East Central Africa. That's what it says. At the Blombos Cave, archaeologists have discovered, watch this, evidence of fishing dating back at least 140,000 years ago. Now, hold on for a minute. Now, let me give y'all this site. Let me show y'all that this is BS. This site is www.tadneter. It's spelled TANETER.org, right? Now watch this. This brother want me to believe, right? I
I
want y'all
don't
to
want
look
you
at
to
these.
believe. I don't want you
Hold
to
on.
believe.
Listen,
No,
brother.
son, you're not gonna just call.
Okay,
You're not just gonna talk shit about me while I'm not here to
okay,
even know
yeah,
what you're talking
okay,
about.
well, let me
And now
finish.
I'm here.
You
No,
go, I'm
son.
going to give you a chance
Nah,
to
son.
finish, brother. I'm going to
Nah,
give you a
brother.
chance
It's
to
cool.
finish.
I could get a chance to build, son. I never have no little debate with you, none of that. What I'm trying to say is this, son. If you want to call this, then you need to call this with instructions so we got all the information so we not freestyling. Looking, I'm not even home, son. You know I got a
I'm
library
not
in my
home.
crib,
I'm
son.
not home
I
either.
got a,
I'm not
I got,
home either.
yeah, I got a library in my crib, son. So when we talking about dealing with this, son, it gotta be looking at it. Okay, this is what it is. We
All
want to
right,
follow
well,
the
hold on,
archaeology.
brother.
Now that
You
article
pulled up.
that you read it, hold up, son. You read Todd Netter. They not the founder of that article. What is the research team there? Then you got to find out what was that research and go look that up. Don't play that little game because you see Todd Netter on it. You thinking they made this shit up and it's some spooky out of the world shit. Come on, son. That shit is
Well, hold on.
not
All right,
right.
all right,
And
all
that's
right, cool,
not
all right,
proper
cool.
research, man. That's wrong,
Okay, all
man.
right. Well, hold on. I'm sending this. This brother sent me to this site. So listen, let me show y'all what they got on the site. They said early fishing, right? 140,000 years. Now hold on for a minute. Wait. Now, 140,000 years, right? This is where we start picking up and start dealing with evolution at. This is what he pointing us to on the
Yo,
slide.
son,
But this is what he talking about.
you know I don't deal with that shit, so
Well,
stop
hold
it,
on.
son.
Okay.
I don't
Okay. So
deal with
what?
evolution, son. You know that. You know
All right.
I don't deal with this to that bullshit.
All right. Hold on for a minute. Let me do this like this. Let's pull up 140,000 years ago. He get with evolution. He just don't see it.
It's crazy.
Yo, Levon, man, you want some bullshit today, son. That Maru and Garfield got you mad as fuck, son. Maru and Garfield got you on some other shit. You just trying to.
Hold on,
I'm gonna get a win off this shit. Hold up, I got him.
Nah, it ain't about that. Now hold on.
Maru and
So-
Garfield
so-
got you mad, man.
So listen, 140,000 years ago, right? What type of humans was here?
What type? The same as me and you. And I'm gonna tell
Oh,
you. You know my perception as how I see that. I say we was always here. That's my perception of it. The only thing that can make a human is a man and a woman. I'm not bearing witness to none of that. We don't got no evidence of no transitional species of one species turning to the next. I'm not bearing witness to that bullshit.
All right, so hold on for a minute. So, about 200,000 years ago, we came from what you call archaic humans, right?
That's if you want to say
Right.
that.
All right, because I want y'all to
If you
look
wanna
this up.
say
Because
that.
brother, if y'all go back earlier, this brother said something about Homo sapiens and Homo sapiens. That's basically,
I did say
right?
that. I did say that. You right. I did say
Now
that.
watch it. Now watch this. Now look, watch this, man. It says a number of varieties of Homo are grouped into. Matter of fact, do y'all know what Homo means?
Isn't it humanoid? Isn't it humanoid? Humanoid erectus or something?
It means genius, basically.
Okay, because I
Right.
was thinking that Homo erectus was like humanoid that stand upright. Because he brought that up. He told you don't deal with that European stuff. That he brought up Homo erectus, and that ain't African. So I don't even know how that even
I
came
never
in.
said
So
Homo erectus.
when you
You
say,
didn't
hey,
say
when you say,
Homo erectus.
so when you say
Homie,
Homo
I said
sapien,
Homo sapien. That's what I said.
Oh, Homo
And
sapien.
then
I'm
you,
sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
but-
I
but
was
check
talking
this
about.
out. But check this out.
sapien. So I just said it in the form of conformity. Because
All
I
right, so
figured you
listen.
was gonna go. I figured you was gonna be like, oh, so what was this? So I said Homo sapien. You know my perspective already on.
Okay, you right. You right. You said Homo sapien. You right.
You know my perception on
listen.
evolution.
So when you say, when you say Homo sapiens, you basically saying wise person, basically in the Latin. That's basically what you're saying, right? So watch this. So in other words, what he's saying is this. Now watch this, but we're gonna deal with this. We're gonna deal with this 140,000 years this brother just gave us, because he's gonna have to explain this. Now,
I don't have to explain nothing. You gotta deal with that research that they put there. Your common sense don't mean anything. You gotta have scientific evidence to
okay,
debunk
let's
it.
talk about let's talk about the scientific evidence, right? Let's deal with this. Now, in order for him to say 140,000
I didn't
years,
say anything.
the article said it, brother.
Okay, now we talking. The article, according to the article.
All right. So listen, the article said it. He pointed me to the article, so he agreed with the article. Bottom line, no matter how you try to put it, you agree with the article. Now listen. Now, this brother, right? I asked this brother about this 140,000 years. The police coming to get him here in the back because they know he lying, right?
Oh,
So
man.
listen. I asked him about the 140,000 years. Now he know and I know. Now if you gonna give me 140,000 years, then we have to go by the fossil record. Am I right or wrong, brother?
By fossil wreckage?
Yes.
Why you gotta go by fossil wreckage?
Or carbon dating, right? Would you say carbon dating?
All right. We can use carbon dating if you want to.
He trying to figure out how you came up with that date. I think that's what
Okay,
I
he's
didn't
saying.
come up with this date, son. The only way they come up, how do they come up with dates of live organisms and stuff like? What do they use? This is the science they're using. They ain't using nothing else. So then continue, add on. That's the science they use, right?
All right, so cool. Let's deal with that science then.
We
Now
know that
look.
shit ain't right 100% right and exact neither,
All right, so
son.
hold
So
on,
like,
brother.
come on, man.
Hold on, brother. Listen, brother, cause you didn't. Cause see, what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to walk you down now, cause now you didn't play games.
I'm not playing, son. You just mad, son. You was tearing that ass up, LeBron.
You
just
playing games, man. You playing games.
mad.
Listen. So I need to know, cause you got some
uh,
spectacular dates on here, brother, and I gotta do
okay,
you like I do the real black atheists. I ain't
okay.
even
Go
one of these
ahead, man.
brothers. Now
Go ahead,
listen,
man.
you have 140,000 years, and you have also some instruments that they use to actually date this 140,000 years. Now, when you get to the crib, because I know you ain't by the crib now, because I'm finna ask you a question. I
Mm-hmm.
need to know, how was this material dated when they did give me this 140,000 years right here?
Cool.
I need to know that. Now,
Gotcha.
there's another item that's on here that Dr. Mayat brought out, and it was real cornball. I respect the sister, but the
What audible?
Ashango bone, the Ashango bone,
Son, now you're going to beef about the
that art,
Lambo bone and the
that
Ashango bone. You're going to beef
that
about those two
artifact. I
bones
gotta
now?
beat that down, brother. I have to beat that down
Hey, yo, all right.
because
I'm going to check. I want you to do this, though, LeBron. Now, notice what you're doing. So, when I ever hear you talk again, son, you use the KISS tablets. How do they date that? They use paleography and they also use carbon dating. That means, son, that you can't use none of that shit because you only use it when it benefits your belief. So if you have this problem with that dating system, you can't use it.
I'm asking you this: is the Ashango bone, is that math? Is that writing? What is that?
Well, the Ashango bone, because it has specific marks, like 28 marks, I believe, that go on it, and I think it's the Ashango, the limbo bone. I think the numbers double. They don't know what it. They don't know exactly if it's a mathematical apparatus, but what they do know that it coincides with the cycles of the moon. And when we look at Kemet, what they used for their calendar to represent that was Thoth, and one of his images was that of the baboon. So
Okay.
this is how they come with that. This is how they came up with that conclusion, and this is why that calendar, which is the oldest calendar in the world that hasn't been tampered with or touched, deals with that. So that's how that came.
Okay.
That's how that comes about.
Okay. Cool. Cause you know, if you tallying on something, whatever, they're dealing with the, you know, counting the cycles, and because
That's
we
what
know
it. That
already that's what they
yeah.
was doing.
Yeah.
We know already that's what they was
So
doing.
we was
Definitely.
dealing with some high science. So we just go. All right. Here's what I want to put out here. This is my major beef against evolution. Right. So you know I'm a 5%er. So in one of Elijah Muhammad's lessons, he says that the moon was once part of the planet Earth, and 66 trillion years ago, that shit was blown off the planet Earth. The story that he gives to it, I don't believe that that's what it is. Talking about somebody put dynamite in the Earth because the people, I ain't dying, bear witness to that. But what we find is that he wrote these lessons in 1934. In 1965 and 1970s, they came up with 5 theories to explain the moon. And then they came to the final conclusion that the moon was once a part of the planet Earth, and that a planet half the size of this shit hit this shit and blew this shit off. So if that really took place, according to that science, and according to what they say, and according to what this person says, we don't know what was here, son. We don't know what science was here. So when we update it, when we get to the story of Atlantis, when we get to that, when you read certain of the Greek documents and certain of the when you get to certain the Greek city documents, it tells you that they heard an explosion on Sanatory Island, and on Sanatory Island, this explosion was heard all across the east, which was called the Big Blast or the Blast of God, or everyone was talking about the same exact story because this island blew the fuck up. So now we don't. There's a lot of things that happen, son, that change the course of how people travel, live, and certain things are lost. So we even got Indus. You got the Indus civilization. Now that we're talking about this, as we're talking about writing, I don't know how to pronounce it. This is why I like to be ready for this. Because these words I can't pronounce it. They got glyphs that's dating in 4,000, and I'm like, how the fuck is that possible? Then you got Cretan hieroglyphs that they don't even know what that shit is. They don't know how to. There's no deciphering of it. How they did the ages of these things. Now that's going back to what you said. Do we want to believe them on this, or do we don't want to believe them on that? The point is that these writing systems existed, and these are things that is not being talked about. It's always talking about Africa. They always talking about Africa. Talking about
Well, let me
Samaria.
bring this out real quick. Let me bring this out real quick because I got to bring
Yeah.
this out about this bone, right?
Yeah.
Now, it says the Ashango bone is a tool dated to the Upper Paleolithic era. It is a dark brown length bone. It is the fibula of a baboon, right?
Fibula.
With fibula of a baboon.
You better not be
With
beating time. Not a dog. Oh, I know you
hold
not
on,
beating time.
hold on, brother, hold on. No, I'm not. Now watch this. With a sharp piece of quartz affixed to the end, perhaps for engraving. It was first thought to be a tally stick, as it has a series of what has been interpreted as tally marks carved in 3 columns running the length of the tool. But some scientists have suggested that the groupings of the notches indicate a mathematical understanding that goes beyond counting. Watch this. It has been also suggested that the scratches might have been to create a better grip on the handle or for some other non-mathematical reason. Now listen, I want y'all to type in this Ashango bone. Click on the picture. This is not a mathematical problem. This is actually to create grip on this bone so you can whoop somebody behind with this bone.
Hey, yo, son.
Now,
hold up. I got to. I have to pull this shit up right now to look at it. My dude, when you look at what's on that fucking bone, son, what you just said is crazy because you see all the marks are evenly and spaced apart, son. Stop that shit, son.
nah, brother, pull it bone. Hold on. All right, now watch it. All right, that's cool.
So
I'm looking at it too. Listen, brother, I'm looking right at the bone, brother. You beat somebody with this bone, you need grip on it.
Yo, son, that don't look like grip. That don't look
Now
like
watch
marks.
it.
That don't look like marks for
anybody
human
can look
hands,
at that.
nigga.
But, okay, now watch it. No, it don't have to be human. Now watch
Don't make
this.
me put
Watch
this
it.
shit on my
All right,
screen,
now
man.
let me bring this up. It says the artifact was first estimated to have originated between 9,000 and to 6,500 BC. Now watch this. Key in on this, y'all. However, the dating of the site where it was discovered was reevaluated, and now it is believed to be more.
35,000.
Hold on, brother.
Yeah,
Hold on,
right.
brother.
Yeah,
Hold on.
now
And
it's
now,
35,000
hold on. Let me key in on this. And now
Yeah.
it is believed to be more than 20,000 years old. Okay. Well,
Wait, what you reading, the Ashango bone or the Limbo bone?
I'm reading the Ashango bone.
Oh, let me go to the Ashango bone is marked at 20,000. Let's read what I got here. It says the word.
All right, so let's look at the limbo bone.
The Limbo bone, the Lebambo bone is marked
How you
at
spell that?
Lebombo. It's known as the world's oldest known measuring device, the Lebambo bone. The oldest mathematical instrument is the Lebambo bone, a baboon fibula, used as a measurement device and so named for its location and discovery in the Lebambo Mountains of Swaziland. The device is at least 35,000 years old. Judging from its 29 distinct markings, it could have been used to either track menstrual or lunar cycles or used merely as a measurement stick. It is rather interesting to note that the significance of the 29 markings, roughly the same number as lunar cycles, 29.531 days on the baboon fibula, because it is the oldest indication that the baboon, a primate indigenous to Africa, was symbiotically linked with Khonsu, who was also associated with time. The Kemetic god Tahuti was later depicted as the baboon.
Supreme mathematics.
Yeah, that's what we talking about. So now you right, LeRon. There's 3 different things that it could be. They said a measuring stick used to mark menstrual cycle or lunar cycle. So which one is it? We don't know which one it is. We know it got something to do with some of that.
It's still measuring and it's still mathematics.
Yeah.
Hey man, stop Neil. Don't do it, man.
You
What's
just
that
mad.
brother's name?
You just mad, man.
Hold
You
on,
mad.
brother. Hold
You
on.
mad,
Hold on, brother.
LeRon.
Now, since we got this brother here, man. 'Cause
Who's
this
that?
gonna have to stop. This got to
Black
stop,
Power.
man.
Who you talking about?
Yeah. This we got the brother Ned here. Chess
Ned?
What
move
up,
top.
Meta Neb?
Okay.
Yeah. Now Chess move. Now your
What you
oldest
do?
writing, brother. What is the oldest writing? Where is it at, man?
Where is the oldest writing found?
Yes, because this brother
Let's
failed to
see.
produce.
I
What
failed to
what do you
produce.
consider writing?
Oh,
Because
now we going
just
back
like
to the same thing.
just no, check it out. Just like you said, or just like we're talking about the Ishango and the Lubumbo bone. You go down to the Lubumbo bone area, which is South Africa. In the caves of South Africa, you're going to see handprints and that spitting, the ink onto the side of the walls, and also you're going to see some figurines being painted on the walls. So, would you consider that writing, pictorial
Uh,
writing?
not really.
Because they do say a picture has 1,000 words, right? Okay, so you're saying that's not writing. So then, and that's that, and then you can go up to I think
Like when you did
go ahead.
uh um let me see.
And then there's also some cave art in I believe it's North Africa in either Algiers or
Yeah, it's in that cave. That's the thing with the cows and shit like that.
Drawing is
who is that? One drop?
Nah, this Rob Bond.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, cool. What's up?
drawing is drawing. When you if you're drawing on something, you're doing pictographs. Pictographs is a form of writing. It is a form of what you call some type of proto. But we could trace proto. You know, everybody was drawing basically.
But
That's the
everybody
only thing
was.
about it.
But the thing about it is, during those times, were there peoples in other areas? That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean in other areas?
Were there peoples in other areas of the continents of the land masses doing those type of things, making tools, having the intellect, the brain capacity to do things like art, conceptual art, in some type of pictorial writing. Is that going on?
Also, basically, you saying when they came up out of basically you saying when they came up out of Africa, or you saying that when they, if according to the out of Africa theory, when they came up out of Africa, are you saying that writing developed first in Africa and then came up out? I mean, then it spread out of Africa. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely. Well, I'm not saying that. That's what the science or the anthropological, to date, that's what the anthropological and the archaeological evidence.
Well, they say
state.
they say no. The archaeological evidence and say the Sumer has the first writing.
That's not what the brother said though. He said, "Were there? Do we have Sumerian paintings?
But that's what I'm
Do we
asking.
have Sumerian proto writing?
Yes. That's what I'm telling you.
What's the date on it?
We got the Kish tablet.
All right, but let me ask a question on something Shazmu said.
And why is it called Kish?
Shazmu.
Yeah, that's another argument though. But let
Hey,
these brothers tell
Shazmu.
them they don't want to deal with that though.
We'll deal with it. It's
Can y'all
fine.
hear me?
We're not running from nothing. We can hear you,
If I say Kish or Kush, it's a problem with that.
Nah, that's not a problem.
There's
Kish,
no
Cash,
problem.
those.
All right, let me ask
Go ahead,
Shazmu.
brother. Go ahead, Mikhail. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to ask him a question. Shazmu.
Peace.
You was just saying that and I know you just going off the recordings of the science that you saying that basically we don't see no evidence of their mental capacity being able to use like art as communication in certain areas. But I know you understand.
Wait a minute. You got to clarify that statement because I'm not sure if you understood what I was saying.
Okay, because I don't want to misquote you. But when y'all was just speaking, he asked you, like, what was the oldest form? And then y'all was saying drawing. And then he was like, and LaRon said that everybody basically drew. And you said, well,